Alright. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. It's long time na hindi ako gumawa ng video. And in this video naman, pag-uusapan natin, ano nga bang impact ng SEC nilagyan na ng flag ang unregistered crypto exchange sa mga Pilipinas, and kung makaka-apekto ba to sa other industries like forex and stock market in the future. If you are all ready, let's touch base this video. Game. Alright, so magandang hapon sa lahat. My name is John Penetrante and I'm Mr. Wise Investor. And ang mission ko and ang goal ko is to make trading easy together sa mga taong busy dito sa Pilipinas. And pag-uusapan natin ngayon is ano bang nangyayari ngayon at SEC flag 10 unregistered crypto exchanges ICE website blocking. So in context, ano ba ang unregistered crypto exchanges? So in unregistered crypto exchanges, meaning ito yung mga site na hindi register sa SEC dito sa Pilipinas. Okay? And then at the same time, nire-request na ng SEC na ibablock yung mga news, so yung mga exchanges na to na katulad ng ginawa nila before. I think one is Binance. Diba? Okay, so basahin natin dito. This is an article from Bitpinas. Okay, so art disclaimer, informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Yan, sige, okay. So developing story, SEC fresh warning against unregistered platform. So madami ditong ginawang unregistered platform. Isa dito si Bitpinas, no? Si Bitpinas. So tingnan natin dito. Yan, thank you. Yan. So, investor alert. Ito yung nilabas ni SEC dito. So, SEC warns the public against exchanging with unregistered online platform that offer crypto asset in the Philippines, no? In these guidelines. So, mga nilabas sila dito that risk the Filipino investors daw allegedly is potential total loss of funds, lack of legal recourse, and exposure to fraud and identity. So mga pinangalan dito yung mga sikat, no? OKX, Bybit, MEC, KuCoin, BitGet, Finex, CoinX, Bitmart, Kraken, and Polynex. So it mentioned here that it's actively marketing in the Philippines and accessible in the Philippines. And then what they did is pursue cease and desist website blocking, criminal complaints, takedown requests with tech companies such as Google and Meta. Ayan, so pinapablock na nila sa Google and sa Meta itong mga site na to. So, ito yung full details. Madami dito na they want that since it's not a registered SEC in the Philippines, pinapasara nila. So, anong opinion ko dito, guys? No? Una, SEC is right that these exchanges are not registered in SEC. Ano ibig sabihin po niyan? Kasi these companies are international market. Meaning, in the Philippines, hindi pa tayo ganon kalawak when it comes to policies, when it comes to direction, pagdating sa crypto exchange. In fact, meron silang ginawa na digital marketing CBSP, kaya napayagan nila ngayon si Coins.ph and I think PDAX on that. Kaya meron tayong local exchange ng crypto dito sa Pilipinas. The thing is, I think the client experience, according to some sources, na hindi maganda experience nila when it comes to the local exchange na meron tayo. So, since I think marami din kasing nasa scam or ginagamit yung pangalan ng mga website na to, no, na-flag ng SEC. And it's the SEC's kumbaga parang work or responsibility to address these reports. Kaya nila pinapablock itong mga to. And ang nakikita ko dito are two things. Una, advisory. Advisory na totoo, hindi naman to registered. Pero ang medyo warning is shocking dito is pinapablock na nila sa Meta at sa Google domain. So medyo talagang parang ang tingin ko dito, they're really like really pushing it na i-block nyo na yan dito kasi hindi na yan, we don't want that in the Philippines. So, medyo, ano yun sa akin, medyo natatakot ako in a way na magamit ito sa ibang markets. Like, sabihin natin sa Forex, sa CFD, or the stock market. No? Kasi bakit? Meaning, syempre, pwede silang mag-advance move to other industries na pwede nilang gawin ito. And it would really like force us to go back to the local market, which is alam naman natin na medyo slow and hindi rin natin yung our experience is not that good as well, no. The good thing, the bad side of it, no. But the good thing about this naman din is they're taking action na the SEC is taking action na magkaroon ng open conversation. Sana, ayun ang gusto ko dito, sana magkaroon ng open conversation sa SEC na open ba sila to invite these companies to have a rules and regulation inside the Philippines. As the BSP and the SEC also gumagawa nilang rule na invite kayo dito, gawa tayo ng rule. So yun yung sanang magandang maging move dito, not just by blocking them. Okay? Sa mga investors na mga nanonood or mga traders na mga nanonood, kaya alam natin na some of the companies must karoon tayo ng due diligence kung ito pang mga sites na to is safe for you. Hindi lang kayo naniniwala sa mga influencers like us. Dapat meron kayong, like before nyo i-promote ang isang website or isang exchange, dapat may due diligence as well. So, yun yung kinakatakot ko kasi yung mga legit talaga na mga exchanges nadadamay. Kasi nga, because of lack of rules and regulations inside the SEC about this or BSP, no, nadadamay yung totoo and legit when it comes to this one, no? So, medyo alarming ito for me, but at the same time, syempre parang in a way, okay, may ginagawa si SEC din sa mga nasa scam talaga, no? Mga nasa scam hiding na in the name of crypto. So, if you are an investor, huwag ka matakot kasi again, this is just an advisory. Kung i-block talaga nila ang OKX, Bybit, and MEC, I'm sure you can still find a way if you're really like believing on that, no, na mga exchanges. If nakikita mong legit naman sila and meron naman silang regulation outside Philippines, I'm sure gagawa ng paraan yung mga yan kung paano yung mga access like via VPN ba or such, no? And I hope also the government and the SEC will find a way na magkaroon ng regulation sa Pilipinas kasi as investors, tayo mga traders, we have of course the privilege or the right na mamamili kung ano yung gusto natin i-trade na market. So, kumbaga parang if nagko-compete ito sa current natin na investment options in the Philippines, dapat mas maging attractive. Like in taxes, in access, no, in volume. So, dapat mas gumanda kasi at the end of the day, dapat lahat nakikinabang eh. Hindi lang naman dapat Pilipinas lang. So, at the same time, I also understand what SEC is trying to do because this is subject to tax. Kung walang tax yan dito, syempre, it takes away Philippine peso outside its borders. Kaya tinatawag silang offshore accounts or international accounts, no? Offshore accounts. So, with that, I hope natutunan kayo sa video na to. If subscribe lang kayo kung may gusto kayo mga ganitong klaseng updates. Comment in the section kung tama ba ang ginawa ng SEC in this. And if you're a trader in Forex and crypto and other unregulated in the Philippines but regulated naman sa outside the country, are you also afraid? Natatakot ka din ba na mangyayari to sa broker na ginagamit mo ngayon? See you in the next video.